Hi, my name is Morgan, and I created an advertising campaign for the book Ender's Game, and I will show it to you. So, first here we just have a poster that you might see next to a book display or in a public place or anytime you'd want to advertise. And it's got kind of a whole space motif. We have planet here, and the moon. And we have two starships. One says IF and one is unmarked. So from that you might gather that they are enemies or might not get along. And it just says, can he save us? And that really is the big question regarding Ender in the book. So we write that on the poster, and it just says Ender's Game wherever books are sold, which it is. And here we have two political buttons. One says Locke, and one says Demosthenes. And Locke is the internet pen name for Ender's brother. And when Ender is sent to battle school and his brother Peter isn't, he creates a political column using the name Locke. And he comments on all sorts of issues in this futuristic world. And here we have one that says Demosthenes, and that is the pen name that Ender's sister creates. She also decides to write a political column, and she becomes much more successful and well-liked than Locke. So Peter gets a little jealous of Valentine, who is Ender's sister, but they did create the political columns together, so it's hard to be mad at each other for creating them. And here we have a bumper sticker, still a little space in the background, got some planets, and it says Speaker for the Dead. And if you read to the end of the book, Ender actually, he feels bad for the aliens he accidentally kills without knowing it, and so he tries to imagine what their life was like before we invaded their whole way of existence. And so he calls himself Speaker for the Dead, and a lot of other people claim to be Speaker for the Dead, but he is actually the original, although nobody knows it because that's the pen name he uses. And over here we have the kind of ad you might see in like a magazine or a newspaper, and it just says Ender's Game in big letters on the top, and then we have the cover of the book, and it reads, in a new teen sci-fi novel by Orson Scott Card, a boy named Ender is sent to battle school at age 6. Will he crack under... When he arrives, he finds the weight of the world on his shoulders. Will he crack under pressure, or will he save us all in the war against the aliens? Read Ender's Game to find out. So that kind of makes people want to read the book, and here we just have Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, so you know what the poster is about and what the cover is, and it says available where books are sold. And here, if we were to have a radio commercial, you obviously don't see anything on the radio, so I'm just going to write radio. And that's kind of how it goes. There's a great new book for teens, and you're going to love it. Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card is a futuristic sci-fi novel. When a 6-year-old boy named Ender is sent to battle school, many high-ranking military officials believe that he can win the war against the aliens, who are referred to as buggers. We also follow Ender's brother, Peter, and sister, Valentine. Once Ender is gone, they stop fighting all the time and actually create two separate political columns. But as Ender gets lonely up in space, military leaders don't know if he'll be able to protect the world during the upcoming invasion. Want to know more? Buy Ender's Game today. So you just see one more time. We have a poster that might be near a display. We have an ad that might be in a magazine or newspaper. We have two political buttons that are for the pen names of Ender's siblings. We have a Speaker for the Dead bumper sticker, and we have a radio commercial, which you can't see. Well, thank you for watching my presentation, and I guess that's it.